Hey everybody, welcome back to another LEGO City update. Today we're going to be placing the new 2021 modular building known as the police station. So it is a modular building, so of course it will be placed with the other modular buildings here in Brickmanton. But in order to make space for it, I have to change a huge section of the LEGO City. And actually that section is right here, which is supposed to be the residential area and campground. So the modular buildings do a great job of bordering the access holes here and covering them up so that you can't see them. So they have to stay like that in my opinion. However, I have two sets of modular buildings right here which accommodate a total of 3 different base plates. These are the pet shops. And I don't really like how they face the back there. You can't really see them. So our changes that are happening right here in the park slash campground slash residential area actually include moving those modular buildings in order to make space for the police station. So we've cleared the section, and actually my changes involve rendering the roads here, and we're actually going to use some of the new road plate system. Perfect. That looks awesome. Now we're going to be using some of the new roads here to better accommodate this area here, as it's sort of an odd shape. And you can see I've actually filled in the half base plate gap using some of the new road systems right there. I also have come to the conclusion that I need more turns and also straights, as I've been robbing them from the industrial area on the far side of the city over there. But right here we have a plot that's open, and it's actually 2 base plates by 2.5 base plates, so it's 5 base plates. And I think we're going to do something pretty cool here. I don't mind this new road plate system. It actually allows you to fill in those awkward gaps. Although there is a height difference between the road now. Might put the ramps, or I might just tile it off. Who knows? We'll figure that out. But I think it looks pretty good, and I can't wait to show you what we have planned for the police station modular and also this area here. The next building that's actually moving is this one here. This is the 2019 modular. It is the Bookshop. You'll notice that there's a half base plate open right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace the bookshop with this triple townhouse right here from the pet shop. So in theory, this change is great. However, there was definitely a reduction in room because there's more road plates to create this circuit here. So what I've done is I've actually added some 16 stud gaps here, and I'm going to go get some more of the new road plates to complete that. So now I've added, I think, 1.25 base plates here, because now it's 2.5 by 2.5, which is 6.25 base plates. So I've added some more space here by using some of the new road plates. First modular moved. Second set of modulars moved, and wow, that looks great. That extra little curve there actually adds a lot of complexity, because now we have buildings actually facing different directions, which is so much better. Modular building number 3 moved. Decided to go with the Parisian restaurant. And here's why. Freed up a base plate right here, but that's definitely not where the police station is going to go. This whole row of modular buildings is going to be changing. The Parisian restaurant is quite a classy restaurant, and it has a nice outdoor patio there. So when I make the park right here, guests eating at the restaurant are going to have a nice view of the park and also a nice view of the beach. It's like the perfect positioning for the Parisian restaurant. And because I plan to make this 48 studs wide, I can now put the treehouse there, as it has a pretty wide base and it'll fit in that space quite nicely. I hate to say it, but the next thing that's leaving the LEGO City is actually Sesame Street. It's just a little bit too small. It's got an open back. It doesn't really look good here in the downtown core. It might be reintroduced into the LEGO City once it's fully customized and a little bit larger. But for now, just to make some space for some of these design changes, we are going to put it on a billy shelf. And it'll still look pretty good on the shelf. Oh, geez. Only Bricksie would turn placing a single modular into this. We've got 3 open base plates right there. And also, one right here. Moved over to the SIG tower. And here's my next suspect, the custom train station. I'm not 100% on this change, but I sort of like having the train station right there. And maybe we turn the train station into a high-rise building as well sometime in the near future. But I like how it divides the 2 skyscrapers. Also, it frees up another base plate over here. so we can fit one additional building that sits on a 32 by 32 base plate. Because we still have to find room for all of these guys right here. Actually, I plan on demolishing this one. It's destroyed since the move, and it's actually one of my first mocks that I must have made. Oh geez, 2016, so it's time for that to go, because quite obviously I have improved my custom game with houses that look like this or like this. So I'm thinking I can use the space taken by that building and these two buildings to build a better building in the future. That's just a waste of 1.5 base plates. Those buildings are pretty lame, so time to move on from those. This one here is actually the pencil pot. It's designed to go on your desk, and it's meant for pencils and pens. Maybe I'll do that. The streets are a mess, ignore that. I'm not 100% sold on having these over here, but it's definitely a large improvement, because now I was able to get the modular buildings over here and see the front of them. Adds a lot more complexity and looks fantastic. I really like the direction in which we're heading, but we still got to figure out what we're doing with that new police station modular. Oh wow, with big changes comes big mess. Got some green base plates placed behind these modular buildings right here. It's an absolute disaster over here. Gonna have to clean all this stuff up. But most importantly, I've actually placed the police station modular now. I've gone with the box design, so we've actually put the bookshop beside the police station, and then the diner to the right of that. Slid assembly square down, also Peter Parker's apartment, and I put the Sanctum Sanctorum right there. After I clean everything up, we'll have a more detailed look at all of the changes that we made today in the Lego City, but I think the placement looks pretty cool, and we've made some very beneficial changes, especially with the position of those modulars. Before I get started with this long process, just want to explain to you what I'm going to do. You see that one light stone gray plate going in front of the police station there on the base plate? I'm going to take that off, just like I've done with the other modulars, and then I'm going to seal them to their road plate using the 2x2 light stone gray tiles. And it's going to look substantially better and also make it seamless as they blend into the road, just like this here. Got lots of work ahead of me, so let's do the funnest part, clean up. The city's now essentially all cleaned up, so we'll take a look at some of the changes. And right here we have Sig Tower, train station, the office tower, this had the Sanctum Sanctorum, Peter Parker's apartment, Assembly Square, the downtown diner, the police station, and the bookshop. I really like that placement of the police station. I think it looks really good beside the downtown diner and also the bookshop. Then we have the Palace Cinema, Town Hall, Fire Brigade, the entrance to Diagon Alley, the Brick Bank, the first attraction of the amusement park, which is platform 9 3/4, along with the restaurant. That will be right beside the park gate. There'll be a fountain right here with some flowers and whatnot. Grand Emporium, Detective's Office, Corner Garage, triple townhouse from the pet shop, and then all of our residential buildings right along here. One thing that I have to change with the placement of the residential buildings is actually the sidewalks out front. Might have to swap up some of the road plates, redo some of the tiling. Before I do that, I just want to read some of your guys' comments and see what you guys think about this change, because that is a very tedious and time-consuming job. Right across the street over here, we have the triple pet shop along with the Parisian restaurant and a nice circuit. And behind that, we have the park and campground that features the treehouse. And what I've done in this area is I've actually modified some of the road plates, and I've done that using some of my standard dark bluish gray plates. Need to add some more tiles on that one. This is a great example. I just used one of the segments, and then I put some dark bluish gray plates on either side to make up for the sidewalk. And you can see that right here as well. Not quite done tiling all of them yet, and I actually ran out of some of them, so some of them are the smooth plates back there to connect those roads, but it's nice having the ability to put a different size of road, which is 16 by 32, just to make this square right here a little bit larger. One negative thing is the campground is substantially smaller now, and this treehouse might have to go back to the shelf to fit a campground here. It really depends on if I'd rather have a treehouse or a campsite right here. A lot of positive changes have come from this LEGO City update today. Moved a lot of things around, including the residential buildings, the park, the modular buildings, and we also added the police station. And I'm pumped. I think we did a great job, and I think it looks so much better. Let me know what you think by commenting below, and remember to like and subscribe. Thanks a lot for the view, and have yourself a wonderful day. Bye for now.